I've been around in the car audio industry for about 36 years. So I've seen all the different phases of car stereos, from the 8 tracks to building my own amplifiers, building my own crossovers to what we have right now. So in Ferraris, we do get to work in quite a few of them. Most of them we're doing radar detectors, laser jammers, detectors. A lot of them lately we've been getting into Bluetooth. People want to be able to drive and be able to use the phone. So we're adding Bluetooth systems into it. So there's a lot of different things that we do, with Ferrari. We change the speakers, upgrade the speakers. There's a lot of different ways to do it. And you want to keep it stealth. You don't want to start cutting the car up. That's something you don't do with these cars. So I've done all kinds of Ferraris, from Californias to 430s, 458s, a lot of Maserati. So we have the experience, so we got to work with them. Not only through the dealership, but even my own business. I've had Monneys for about 30 years. So before, I don't know if you're familiar with Monneys. I used to have a whole bunch of stores in the Bay Area. Right now, Craig invited me to come in and work here at the shop. So, we're doing a lot of good work. Whether we're taking one of the older cars and he does the upholstery and do the sound system, or we have our own cars that we do. A lot of you, I don't know if you have updated your sound system on your cars. No? Kept it original?
Yeah.
What do you think about radar detectors?
I have those too.
Huh? Do you think they work?
Yeah. Well, Kevin, we got to get a ticket today. Coming down 280, somebody else got it. So,
well, I mean, they're out there with their gun. And whether you are down on Highway 1 or 84 or just on the El Camino. What brands are you used to of radar detectors?
Valentine's.
Okay. So you have the portables, which are good. They do work. What we do is more of a stealth installation. Are you familiar with the K40? Let me bring that up. This is basically a radar detector system that we do the installation on the vehicle. We do, on most of the cars, we do 2 units, one in the front, one in the back. This will handle X-band, KA, laser. They will alert you. Let's say if you're driving down the road and they're 5 miles away and you get a hit, it will alert you to slow down. Now the Escort, you have a separate display. This one, all you have is 2 little lights that will give you front radar, rear radar, and it will talk to you. X-band, K-band, and it will allow you to slow down. We also do what is called a diffuser. Some people call it jammers. Now, diffusers are illegal to use, but they go in the vehicle. Nobody really knows what they are. The way this unit works is it will send a blip to the laser gun. It will not say error on the gun. It will allow you to slow down. By the time you get to where they're using the gun, you're already at your speed. Okay, so this will also help you. In this vehicle, just to give you an example, we have 2 diffusers in the front, 1 diffuser in the rear. We have a radar system in the front and 1 in the rear. So we do what we call a stealth installation. I mean, you literally have to look for it. And Ferraris, we do the same thing. I just did a 458, we did a 430, we do a lot of Ferraris.
So the diffusers, you still are getting a signal that you've been hit by a laser.
That's correct. This will tell you.
That's right. So mine doesn't have been hit, but I want to know before.
This will tell you, well, I mean, how can you know?
Yeah, before, but I'm saying, that's what I'm trying to say. How does the diffuser work differently than your current valve?
Well, the Valentine doesn't have a diffuser.
Right.
All it will do is it will tell you probably a mile or so there's a radar gun. Right. And it will alert you. This will alert you close to 5 miles from the line of sight. Okay, so there's a big difference.
Okay.
Sure, there's a big difference in price also. But
so what does the diffuser do that's different? That's what
it jams the signal.
So the guy hits you and
he doesn't know.
He doesn't see it.
He doesn't see it. He doesn't see 80 miles an hour, 90 miles an hour.
That doesn't put
Is he
a
suspicious?
certain speed back to him? Like
No.
It's not set at like 50.
Not on this one. Now, some of them will, they used to say when you have a laser jammer, you got to have a switch, you got to turn it off. Not on this one. You don't have to be doing switches and doing anything like that. So
do you need a bulb or just one?
It's always, you can have a laser, a radar by itself.
Technology's
We
wonderful.
always sell. customer he drives fast, and he says, I don't want to get a ticket. I said, I cannot
That's a big
guarantee
hulking
that you
vehicle,
will not
too.
get a ticket, but I will help you prevent that you don't get a ticket. So when you get a chance, when you're walking around, look at the front of the car, there's two of these units in there.